All right, not so good news. It's actually pretty disgusting and embarrassing. Shedeur Sanders' home was robbed for nearly $200,000 in property by a bunch of bums and losers who can't afford to work and go make their own money to buy whatever they want. They have to stick to stealing and robbing others. I pray that these dudes get caught, get arrested, and throw away the key. Don't even let them back out. When you break into somebody's house and steal stuff, throw away the key. I said it. We're going to get into all of this, man. We got some NFL guys talking about the handling of Shedeur Sanders as well. We're going to get into all this. Welcome to Keep the Vision. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share the channel, hit that bell notification, hype the video. Let's get right into it. So, not so great news to start out. Not so great news to start out. Here it says approximately $200,000 in property was stolen from Browns rookie quarterback Shedeur Sanders' home during a break-in on Sunday during Cleveland's game against the Ravens, according to the Medina County Sheriff's Office. The incident is under investigation. Video footage captured 3 suspects entering the home. And like I said, I hope they find these dudes and lock them up swiftly. Let's get this done swiftly. You know, bums out being thieves, stealing. They deserve to be locked up. They got video of these dudes going through the crib, stealing. Bunch of bums. A bunch of bums. A bunch of bums. So there you have the thieves. And like I said, hopefully they find those dudes and get them arrested nice, quick, and easy. Let's take a look at. We had Mark Schlereth, we had Chris Canty, we had a couple NFL guys addressing this entire handling of Shedeur Sanders and everything that's going on. How he had no reps, didn't even know any of the guys he was playing with. Let's take a look at what they had to say about this, man, because it's pretty interesting.
To let this whole Sunday situation marinate. He's putting in the work. That is good to hear. But, Jeff, I'll go to you first. What do you make of the whole handling of Shedeur Sanders and the way he looked on Sunday?
Oh, I mean, it's malpractice to expect any different than what you saw out of Shedeur Sanders. Like, what? I don't understand what the expectations people had. This is an organization that had Flacco and Pickett at the beginning of the season. Then they drafted 2 rookies in the 3rd and 5th round, I believe, right? They bring these kids in. They get rid of Pickett, trade him. Then they trade Flacco 4 or 5 games in the season, go to Dylan Gabriel, and then, unfortunately, with the injury, now Shedeur gets thrown in. If you understood, let me just put this in perspective. The offensive line that he played behind, where Baltimore decided when he got in, we're going to blitz the house, did not know, had never heard his snap count. Never heard his snap count. Yo, that's how the play starts. So if you've never heard this, if you think Tim...
Yo, the more you hear these guys explain this whole situation, the more embarrassing it really is for Kevin Stefanski. And the more you can just see, like, this is clear malpractice, clear sabotage. And it's just embarrassing, man. And it's a fireable offense for Kevin Stefanski.
Timing, all the things that you have to get from a quarterback's perspective to even be effective would have been to think that Shedeur Sanders will go out there and shine. You're lying to yourself. Like, this isn't a fair comparison to see this is what kind of quarterback this kid could potentially be. And I don't care who you are. Like, did he throw bad balls? Sure. Did Baltimore just bring the house? Did anybody protect? No. He was under duress. Did he make bad decisions? Sure. So did Patrick Mahomes when he was getting blitzed in by the Denver Broncos. And he's the best QB in our game. Like, give me a break if you think you had expectations that Shedeur would look any different than what he looked like in the other day. Now, he had time on two passes. He threw one down, I think it was a middle dig or
to Fannin?
Yeah.
That was a great ball.
Great ball. He threw another good ball. Like, so he had some things that I would go, hey, this is what we're going to build on. But if you think any quarterback, a rookie quarterback, is going to go in without protection and go make this thing happen, you're lying to yourself. Like, you hope in 3 practices, which he'll get, by the way, y'all, 120 plays tops. You'll get 40 plays a day tops. He's going to walk into this game. So you're hoping they shrink the offense down somewhat, give him some things that he knows what to deal with, get the offense better rhythm, figure this thing out. But, man, like, I think we do a disservice to our quarterbacks. The guy didn't even take these reps in training camp. So to think that he's going to get them in the season, you've lied to yourself. He had no practice, and I just hope people don't think this is an indictment on his play all the way around. He's a 5th-round pick that got a shot, and unfortunately they end up losing to the Ravens.
Yeah, co-sign on everything you said, Jeff. And let me just take it here for a second. I think this conversation has gotten well beyond just football.
Let's go, Chris Canty. I know one thing I know about Big Canty. He gonna cook. Let's go.
Man.
People are operating in these extremes. Either he was awful and doesn't belong in the NFL, or he's great and there's a conspiracy theory around the Cleveland Browns trying to undermine him actively. I don't think it's any of those things.
Agreed.
What I will say is this. It is malpractice that Kevin Stefanski did not give Shedeur Sanders any reps with the first-team offense as the backup quarterback.
Thank you. That's all we've been. That's all we calling. That's all we've been saying. That's what none of us said. He played great. We're not gonna lie and say that he did not play well. He made some good throws. He made some bad decisions. All we saying is you did not put the guy in the best position to succeed. You did not give him, when Dylan Gabriel was the backup quarterback for Joe Flacco, he was getting reps. Shedeur Sanders is now the backup quarterback for Dylan Gabriel, and he's not getting reps. We just calling a spade, man. Come on now.
Yeah.
They made Dylan Gabriel the starting quarterback in week 5.
Right.
We just wrapped up week 11, dog.
Yeah.
And oh, by the way, baked into that was your bye week.
Right.
You mean to tell me at no point before the second half of the game against the Ravens did you have an opportunity to give Shedeur Sanders any reps with the first-team offense so those offensive linemen could hear his snap count, so the receivers in simulated game action can get comfortable with the rhythm, with the cadence, with the football that Shedeur is going to be throwing them?
Let me say this, though, just on that thought, just so people understand what this is, right? This is what happens when you have 2 rookies.
Got in a car accident, don't call the lawyer.
I mean, that just is what it is. That's another situation of that is what it is. The Cleveland Browns, it's malpractice all the way around the board. We already know what it is with this franchise. It's a clown show. It's been a clown show, and it's not going to stop. And I'm just glad that we got some guys actually calling this stuff out. And it is what it is. It is what it is, man.